It's time for Game 4 of this best of 7 series. The Clippers and the Mavericks in the NBA playoffs, presented by Google Pixel, and the first round presented by ESPN Bet. Sell-out crowd tonight with American Center for Game 4. Clippers took Game 1 at home. The last two games, Mavericks 1 Game 2 on the road, 1 Game 2 for the night. Luka Doncic and the Mavericks through a 2-1 lead, looking for taking Branding's 3-1 lead, and the Clippers desperate for win, well without this that great player they had hoped. He missed Game 1. They played games 2 and 3, but did not play. Here in Game 4, the set is actually getting everyone out of the just to stay over JJ Redick and Doris Burke right readout Citizen starters with as well, and what has been one of the more interesting first round matchups. Zubats, quick shot, 1 goal. Doncic the other way. There is 2 aggressive victories after that opening game lost. Kyrie Irving, PJ Washington, too strong, knocked out of bounds by Gafford, and the Clippers get back JJ4, but the Clippers wants to keep for that here today without Kawhi Leonard. You need an aggressive James Harden, someone who is to score more as well as we make it most, and they gotta get for George going. At some foul trouble game 3 and no scored 7 points. George looking to bounce back, misses his first shot. Gafford clubs another rebound, and the Clippers, one of the best road team in the NBA all season, that they are up against is short-handed here in Game 4. Harden is guarding Irving, the former teammates for Frizzly at Brooklyn. Doncic rookie. PJ Washington throws it in there, knocked away by Zubats, so they force the turnovers. And a foul call by Doncic. Crowd standing in the tour. The Mavericks get the first. They have Mavericks Senior at the part of the doors. You'd seen it the other day. One of these can't believe it that it's defensive fever for this Mavericks. Think about Mike. Prior to the series, they were all landed at 0 below 100 thrown points. To 1 game 2 scored 96, game 3 at 101. So they are winning different ways here. Harden, foul line jump shot. Walls off the rim. They missed their first 3 shots. Doncic has not shot the ball well in the first 3 games, as we had a how away from the wall. It's gonna goes against Terrence Mann. That's his first. His crowd really into it. Here's the third. They were fired up in game 3 of the first home playoff game of the year. Doncic. Newburn gets inside, there's a contact shot, 1 goal. Let's see if we cover it before a shot attempt. It's just this absolutely ridiculous. He takes a shot here and works to the cut switch. Zubas has got him his seat and followed a couple times through. The fact that he can somehow gather through the contact is incredible. They mixed up and the defensive coverage and Luka Doncic all series didn't switch Zubas onto him into the second half of game 3. Started in the switch tonight. Knocks down the first free throw here in the MVP chance. He's one of the finalists for MVP. Nikola Jokic, Jagirik Alexander. You can make a case with one knee that can spare. Yes, everything is not about doing the really dangerous team and feels they can beat anybody in this postseason. One thing for the Clippers without Leonard, they were used to recently. Amir Coffin will get in the start. Kawhi Leonard, this is that shot. Derrick Jones hands it out to Irving. Irving pass inside, step out of bounds. Our home team has been very dominant in this playoffs so far this year. It's George, picked up by Doncic. Doncic with a trip, that's 2 quick fouls on Luka Doncic. For the welcome in RBC Ireland, so just watch the next hold on to the feet 76ers. It's the second foul already in 2.5 minutes in. Second foul on Luka Doncic. And Doncic's gonna stay in again right now. He defended critical on Allen. I've been trying to help out. Amir Coffee jumper off the mark. Rebound. Jones, they missed their first 5 shots. And they get for those just join us. No Kawhi Leonard cleared out. Amir formation has not responded the way they hoped, so it's gonna mess in second of the series. Doncic going at the hard and do a good job there, and it knocks down a shot. Doncic very upset. He just got one at the lead with Ben Terry. And it's just turned the Ben Terry. It's my bad. As Jones commits the foul, trying to fight over the screen. Doncic apologizes to who ended up on the second foul. Would they have targeted James Harden in isolation all series? They wouldn't make him work defensively, whereas on Luka's gonna have to work defensively. And now Luka having 2 fouls. We have talked in the series about his level of competitive and pace within the defensive end, that now he's gonna have to play very smart basketball defensively, and they too will attack him. And Paul George knocks down a shot that's gonna feel he's gonna set in field. He will lead them in start game 3, but then he picks up quick foul with a non-factor in the 7 points. Gafford gives the pass down low for Doncic. Just a second look left. A saw of Lucas makes this defense by the apps. Coffee. Doncic has the back off of the pick up the third foul. Coffee is a shot, but you guys think about leaving him in so early with 2 fouls. And certainly he'll rest. You have to trust you guy that he's smart enough not to pick up the third, but he's so valuable. It's a huge risk right now, so the rest of the throwers have. Doncic misses Gafford offensive rebound, he gets hammered, and Gafford will shoot 2. Doris talked about the engagement for Luka and with the defensive end throughout the series. He has been blown by Locto, and with 2 fouls, the Clippers will continue to hunt him. So Gafford goes to the line. Gafford 1-2. Acquisition in trading get right. Nico Harris and Joe Madison Barracks make a terrific deals, including getting him Washington. He has been just superb in 21 starts. The 18-3. And he had a rough first couple games in his first playoffs for the walk time. He had a ankle injury, he had a back injury, a foul trouble, and it's not productive, boys. He struggled in game 3, tremendous response, and now you have there the crowd of the bench. So 2 7-footers step line, unbelievable rim play section, a rim flat vertical threat for both Kyrie and Luka. You want to talk about the perfect acquisition defense. That's PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. The Mavericks have 8 alley-oop dunks. As Harden gets it, that's the most in a playoff game in 20 years, which is not hard to believe. If that was the case, Zubats gets inside, lays it up in. He has been so good in every single game in this series. Tyloo feels like they haven't a damage. They use in the hip post. I'll try to push shot, soft touch won't go. Gafford trying to take it away. Or they get a call or fall against the Clippers. Gafford hustle forcing that foul. The Clippers are expected to hit on Gafford. I thought it was just on Gafford to be perfect on the split game, Mike. His weak sides grass crashing. To me, it almost looked like Harden had touched the ball first. The 50-50 ball there, I guess. That's 2 fouls on James Harden. So Harden and Doncic, each with a pair of first nows. Very early here in the first. Doncic tied up. Tried something fancy, and there's gonna be a backcourt violation. And the Clippers will take over. Will Kyrie Irving will try to relocate to create a passing in the angle. And Luka doesn't need to see the passing angle because he would be the top of the key. Sometimes it doesn't bother him this, he still makes a perfect pass. It's an interesting exchange, so because Kyrie have the chances to save my form. I wasn't even sure it was. The Kyrie knows he needs Luka in the right space. Paul George, good aggressive moves as he got a 3-pointer, one at the rim. Good start for Paul George, and the Clippers go up by 1. Coffee chasing Irving. Irving had a slow start game 3, but a great second half. It is 3-pointer back of the rim. Jones the rebound. Doncic a 3. So Doncic missed his first 2. This is early shooting. Now he's under 30% from 3 of the series. Coffee the drive, kicks it out Harden. Paul George leads 6 to shoot, finds Terrence Mann. Mann trying to get off the shot, just does. And a whistle and a foul. Hard hear the whistle. This place is loud right now. Ty Lue talked about wanting to get Paul George on the move against this Dallas Mavericks defense. He's got T backers up above his movement, a 3 in this pretty lane. Today's Star Watch is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Welcome back to Dallas, where for the visiting Clippers, no Kawhi Leonard. Today, Leonard has been struggling with inflammation. It's his right knee, his seventh knee, and has just 7 response the way he retained wanted to do his right 7 minutes to him 25 minutes in Friday's game 3 as well. As Ty Lue said, this is with automatic main. It's nothing similar. Everyone appreciate how Leonard tried to play through at this. Everyone can see also how he wins. Every time he made a play, I tended to be runners after a dunk because it's a great land of Matney. Leonard just not able to perform the way we know he's capable of rolling, and he wanted to do his best to Kawhi long term. Yeah, let's just so It's so hard to. He feels so bad. Kawhi Leonard is one of the great players in the game. It's Doncic banks on win. And not only one of the great with a future Hall of Famer, one of the great playoff performers, two-time Finals MVP, just has not been healthy just the last three postseasons. He was so healthy this year, the most season kids have played 7 years, but now dealing with the knee injury again. Paul George will fight to shoot. Washington got again. George uses the screen, shot one goal. How about Derek Lively coming up and contest the last shot? Doncic backing in. Single coverage. Step back. Jumper. One goal. Rebound tipped and taken by Coffee. Down screen. Count. It will not count. They say on the floor. Josh Green just came in. Picks up his first. Clippers have it side out. I think James Harden has to change his level of aggression. Same thing with Paul George. Without Kawhi Leonard, he has averaged 22.5 points per game. Well, that's close. I feel like that's his gathered. Oh, he's gonna get free throws because that is the 5th foul already, so they are in the penalty. I'm not sure that was a foul on Josh Green, so PJ James will do that. As he gathers the ball, he goes through the defender's arms. Josh Green has his arm on his head. I'm not sure. Yeah, he didn't go up through with arm and together. He took away 3 points. Tylon Lue then performed the game, talking about the absence of Leonard and mentioning Harden's lead need him to score. He had 28 points in Game 1, the only victory, 22 in Game 2, and then 21 for 99 here in Dallas in Game 3. He is capable of throwing up 30 on the given night. Clippers by 3. Doncic, PJ Washington wide open. That one way off of 5 from 3-point range. George gets inside, counted, and a foul. Poor George. Tuck my head, still gotta get to go in the Suns for a 3-point play. He's Brahma fired up. And this is the third you wanna see if you see Steve Brahma or any LA Clippers fan from Paul George. He's been aggressive off the ball, now here on the ball. Josh Green just opens up his stance a little bit, allows him to get by. That to me catches value. I mean, Paul George is suggests you can how to initiate the pick and roll, and you can run them out the tight carries down on the post with his gut size. Let me ask you this. With the challenges of Kawhi that last game is played, it is easier for the Clippers. It goes a moment in the game and lapped up his health. Do you have greater clarity? His theme is a great question, Doris, because if Kawhi Leonard is in the lineup, you rely on him to be Kawhi Leonard and not the shell of himself. Certainly Hurt and Paul George right now, and not the shell of himself. How many times have we seen these stories? This step back three from James Harden, great separation, back yet. NBA first round is presented by ESPN Bet, the official sportsbook of ESPN. Today's unforgettable moment brought to you by Uber Eats TV. So Paul George is 6'2" and 20 pounds, just squares up. Derek Jones, not at position and challenge, goes right to the free. Just a type cow. Didn't run skip the race, he's gonna right to the cut. She's got a fearless succeed. She's with the ball, without the ball, brave enough to get up in over, struggling enough to do the contact. Just such a smooth offensive rational. He missed the playoffs. The last 2 years he's with the last year before this in the playing. He really fired the wet to the NBA playoffs through these great games. He also had some struggles. They have to an excellent start. Already it's 4 points. Tonight's game 4. That is need the entire game 3 down to exam. Off the bench for a shot that gonna bounce. Had to get it the other way. With Darius Smart coming out of a timeout. You end up with a long contested 2 from Dante Exum, never with a credit to the advantage at any time with that possession. For Russell Brasco is the enemy number 1 after 1/2 in game 3. He was ejected for taking a couple foul. And an offensive foul is gonna go against Zubats. That's 2 on Zubats. He's got 2, Harden's got 2, Doncic has 2, Derek Jones has 2. We've seen his Kai call for moving screen of the bus, an easy call. The screen his job is to set and hold. And a teammate comes shoulders to allow him get some separation. Without the creation, that's the Cleaver. An excellent different even intensity was there, the mock off. Last touch by the Mavericks, I like that goes of Westbrook. I agree with you. My kind of basically like he's with Westbrook last. Nope. Derek Library is hooked. From stand high throws up, Westbrook forget it. Plumlee tried to poke away. This game is off to a very physical start. Westbrook tries a 3-pointer. It's good. Westbrook did not hit a field goal. In game 3 was 0 for 7, 19 minutes as we said get crowd out of 2 Jazz. He's been a big part with he's playing their better team. Terrell Lue said, you have to keep on composure. Exum, 3-pointer in and out. A 12-point lead for the Clippers. Exum. Excellent defense, just better offense. Paul George already is the double figures. A 19-2 run, a kickball, and I take it out. Doris, you talk about the balance of Paul George's game. Can play off the ball, can serve great, little nudge on the Exum. The great separation, they got away with the one there without a full extension, Doris. But just so smooth. Just good sense. You forget sometimes. In fairness in that position, you forget how great they are. And good to see Paul George back in the playoff. Doncic. Bank shot is good. Doncic 8 points. Still playing with the 2 fouls. It's just over to the play here first. George tries again. That one off the mark. Irving grabs in the rooms. Ahead to Green. Josh Green to the rim. And a foul. He go down hard. But free throw through Josh Green. Plumlee with the first. McGreen did play a lot of minutes, actually played 25 minutes in game 3. And now the numbers were huge, very impactful minutes. And he points 5 boards to steal, some good defense. Upcoming playoff schedule tonight, 2 game 4s on TuneIn TNT, Bucks and Pacers. And the NBA Flowers, Timberwolves coming for the sweep in Phoenix. I thought it was interesting before the game he asked Jason Kidd about Josh Green. Said you can judge him on how many points he scored. We judge him on his energy. How many 50-50 balls he gets to how disrupted he is defensively. How standard to game 3. Norman Powell, and Hahan get game 3. Next time, one down, Power 21 points on Friday night, and the lead back up to 13 for the Clippers. This shooting 56% from the field. Irving blocked by Plumlee, picked up by Powell, throws it ahead, led by neither man. Back to top, George 3-pointer, got it. Paul George loaded up the frame first. Timeout Mavericks, he got 13 points and a 16-point lead. You get started with your defense, and you get out transition runs so often. You get an excellent look difference, particularly in 3. So Powell gives it out wisely. The pick shot of Paul George, he's working right now. This weekend is the Senate baseball at Boston comes to the Red Sox for Fisher with the Freddie Frog shortly after 7 Eastern. In Game 4, a great start for the Clippers. In Game 2 and 3, Clippers it was 2 of their 3 low scoring games of the season. And here they already wrapped in the first period. Green gets inside, while a shot. Paul George played like a mantis, possessed the open period, kicks it out the corner. Terrence Mann a 3. That's good. They're 6 of 9 from 3-point range. 19-point lead. And the major remaining. This is the first round of game 1 for the Clippers. Strauss. Pass deflected. Last touch by Mann. 5 to shoot for Dallas. Doris Howard was sustaining Man better defensively this series. I know you made the Twitter smile. With an entire sequence started with his defense on Luka. They get deflection there. Luka's against him. That's the only struggle he's had through series. Cleaver did not get it off in time. That would not count. Shot clock expired. 24-second violation. And the turnover for Dallas. Number 6. Terrence Mann against Luka. JJT is pointed by the team being has held Luka to 4 of 20. Gets stabbed by everybody else. Luka's been fine. Paul George another 3. Puts it in. Paul George and a midget in the first quarter. 36-14. Doncic stops, leans in, and a foul on Plumlee. That's 2 fouls on Plumlee. Well, when you got it going, like Paul George has it going right now, these are times a shot that you're comfortable taking, much less making. Josh Green just in his grill, and it doesn't matter. Tell Bo, it doesn't matter. He was telling you. Doncic up the line. Substitution Gafford coming back in. Derrick Jones comes back in. Dallas led by 4 in the opening minute, and then just tied away the LA Clippers. Talk about a great response. He's outscored the Mavericks all by itself. Clippers all year with the 4th best offensive in the league. This is the team I think we expect to see coming into the series. Shot clock turned off. No fouls to give here for Dallas. 3 seconds to go. Powell finds room, finds a way. It's good! And a buzzer. Norman Powell. What a first period for the Clippers. They're 8 of 11 from 3-point range. It's just Paul George of the Clippers throw the haymaker here the first. Powell gets off the bench with 6 points. Paul George with 16 on 6 of 9 from the field. As this presentation of the NBA playoffs continues after this message of the word for the ABC stations. now for Dallas Mavericks. That playing games like this is a home player. When you come in with a ton of energy, a team as like set to do the haymaker the first quarter, the crowds get restless, and you're just looking for anything to give you a sport. When the Clippers came in, desperate and it got news no Kawhi Leonard as Harden knocks down a three. That's 9 3-point already in just over 14 minutes. The Brazilian 7 from the 3-point line is 7-6 to make one. 0 for 8 from the Mavericks. 9 for 14 for the Clippers. That one rattles in and out. Right now Murphy is wrong for the Dallas Mavericks. The Clippers just dominating. Westbrook comes up short. That's the first thing the Mavs has to say about alley-oop, Doncic to Washington, and that gets the crowd fired up. And it gets Tyronn Lue wants a sweet timeout Clippers. There's still the Clippers in control. Shot of the blade, shopping card showed the current. Hello, Lottie. Alright, Mavs fans, now listen. We know that the Bills can head up really fast. Our boy Rennie here has 10 assists to run shots and he gets hooked up with incredible rising through the league and throws we were from years. Our whole Rennie racing up for DJCPQ. Welcome back to the NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel, first round by ESPN Bet. The Ty Lue has been through the defensive of the series. It begins with the playoff attack. Terrence Mann is succession. He runs at 6'5". He knows how to guard Clippers. Pressure in basketball is super physical. This is new NBA. That's a call that used to be made all the time. Now the defensive has choice. Refuses to be screened by your screens, pushing up the pressure. Or just doesn't take time off your flop. And against Luka Doncic has this series. With this guy guarding, Luka's 4-21. Now that Luka's gonna have this moment, but you gotta be tough, mentally, physically. That's Terrence Mann. Tyronn Lue with his combative strength, with the X-Men so good. He's in defense and makes everything click. They are clicking. Beautiful here the first half. Norman Powell goes inside, back at top man. Harden, Washington. Got out of the way and Harden knocks it on another three. Everything going right now. From long distance here, 10 and 15. His is just incredible shooting from long distance. But we said it, no Kawhi have to be Harden and Paul George. Harden up to 11. Paul George is 16 in the first quarter. Derrick Jones showing his athleticism. JJ, even in the playoffs, he kinda big like this. For biceps just blow his Kawhi, obviously. You wanna get it under 15, you wanna get it under 10, you wanna get yourself into positions where a quick run can get you back in the game. Doncic short. Drought continue. 0 for 10. Harden gets it past Doncic. Step back. Shot is good. James Harden now the 13. It's so smart because Luka lets him get past his troubles a big effort. But James knows where his spots are. He doesn't challenge that side. He gets to it between them. The effort stolen by Westbrook. Westbrook to Terrence Mann. Oh, shot block Washington. Good hustle right time. Rather than the Mavericks looking for anybody, they gotta get fired up and go. Luka, because of these two fouls, Harden's career. Zubac with the floater. You're right, this is there to stretch Houston with his layups for 3. He can't finish at the rim like used to submit these big time apart. Doncic off the glass. He's got 12 of the 24 points. Harden and Paul George pick up the slack. That Kawhi Leonard for game 4. Shot clock of 5. Harden nice feed inside the man. Man throws up Zubac. Shot clock minus 1 left. Harden, nope, that won't count. 24 seconds violation. The NBA app for not force the playoffs access to real-time scores and highlights come out how to see the threat of votes in the original series chasing history. Download the NBA app today. Irving stolen by George. Terrence Mann inside Zubac. Derek Ribery trying to stay with him. And a foul on the floor. First team foul there and second inside of Clippers. Alright, Powell, Man, Zubac, Paul George, and Harden out there. Harden, beautiful entry pass. What a great look from Harden. The chess pieces are when he knows. He better pass the support, gonna find the rest spot. And the Clippers absolutely bludgeoned the Mavericks here in the first 5, a 27-point lead, and were midway through the second. Doncic. And a whistle and a technical foul is gonna go against Luka Doncic. He being warned earlier by Terra. Frustration boiling over the Luka. Didn't look like there was a passionate foul there. That is just frustration to me. Where you got a guy like Terrence Mann gets in your jersey at all time. Harden good hustle to save it. Doncic has two personal foul and one technical now. Harden step back 3-pointer. Got it! James Harden now riding up. Harden, Jordan taking turns. They have 33. Up the couple 55. Kyrie Irving. That's good and a foul. Irving's first point. Doris. How about the space that James Harden creates on that step back three. He goes from about 16, 17 feet right there to get behind the line, and that is a tough shot. Luka Doncic contests that shot on his left side. 15th year, still fourth in the league in making those shots. Luka first, Tatum second, Steph third. He's still keeping pretty good company with a tough shot to concern. This is James Harden's 164th playoffs game. He's made one NBA finals. He's right back in his OKC. He's made a couple conference finals. This is that one. Irving, that's the outlet Doncic. Josh Green back up top. Irving shakes over George. Got it. Kyrie Irving for the couple buckets. He quickly used a little Kylie Flowers like here. He's supporting the capable like. And I'm thinking this with pay cut. The lead is 25. I just dominating the being Paul J dribbles up his foot. Josh Green comes out of the pack. Irving and then a three. It's good. Timeout. Lou. Today's free throw performance pretty similar line. JJ with this Terrence Mann 3 is wide open. But take a look at the degree of difficulty on some of these shots. From Paul George, Norman Powell, James Harden 15 Clippers have made 3 so far. They shot really well in game 1. 83 they struggled a little, that's 2. With a massive point differential so far at 3-point field goals. There are some nights in the NBA where they just keep dropping one after another. It's impossible to defeat. 3 for Miami didn't give it to you in Boston. How many just the Celtics had those chances? The Mavericks right now, they're gonna get back into it. Just shoot it from the Clippers 0 the first half. Just remarkable. 3-point run, it really straight tonight. So in so many ways. We talk often this year just how many 25-point comeback through the run this differential yet. The Rogers lead 31. It cut it to 22. With a point and a half remaining, George gets into the paint, finds Terrence Mann. So Crocker 4, George, and a 3. Another one goes down. He is not hot. He's scoring right now here the first. 20 points in 14 minutes. Kyrie Irving answers back. That's some shot making going on. He's got the last 12 points. George drive, block ball from behind by Washington. Irving the fake, Irving the drive, back to Library for the slam. He had pulled up 3 on the previous fast break opportunity and drilled it. That time, he uses the headset to get by. The Mavs gonna have to create offense from their defense. They gotta get back in this game. And with the Sham guard right there. 3.5 left. But it's been a very differentful first half. And you think with the crowd is, it could be 1-point game. The team's down by 20. Trying to find out the shoot roll. Terrence Mann does Zubas. Zubas back to George. Puts it in. Paul George can't miss. He's up to 23. Wide lead to Doncic. Doncic leans in. Scoop layup, won't go. Paul deflected. Irving touch pass. Watching the 3. Our Mavericks have come arrive here late in second. They put themselves just an enormous home they're fighting right now. Harden, pull-up jumper, got it. So ridiculous. The Josh Green pressures in the entire way. For once you're on this hit, you're absolutely gel. Irving lost control of the ball momentarily and picks another. And when he goes on these rolls, he's unstoppable, unguardable. The first 2 minutes to go. Power up top, Harden shuffles it, George wide open 3, wrong. And Irving the rebound, hard red to Green. Ribley across the lane is good. They thought he got foul, and the rookie 4 points in the front of the bench. Great patience there for Derek Lively. 2 on the ball against Kyrie Irving, and it takes the finish over James Harden. Just listen to this crowd right now, and the game seems getting blown out. Still down by 8. Foul on Doncic. He's got to be careful. That's his third personal, but the Oregon attack. This is what he said, but they're gonna continue to attack him. He's got 5 feet trying to guard one-on-one. But Maestro, James Harden with the ball in his hand. So that's absolutely a foul on Luka. On the Froxen, I think there, because has been consistent, not just today, there was these playoffs. 100%. Luka's taking that absolute physical leading yourself. He's staying in the game with 3 fouls. Paul George again! 26 first half points. He had 7 points total in game 3. Irving looking up top. Doncic has around a minute to go here in the wide second quarter. Doncic lively. Back and forth they go after the Clippers picked a 31-point lead, and Mavericks have responded. With the Clippers He penny shot as well. Powell gets inside. And the loose ball foul is gonna go against Dallas. It's Russell Westbrook in there for an offensive rebound and got bumped. You just see the DD. I don't love it. Look like the town there. Tony Brothers turning something to the Clipper bench. Newborn Irving picks up his third, so Irving and Doncic to the fourth. Westbrook misses that day on fourth. Now as Westbrook goes in here with his offensive rebound, I don't think he expected Norman Powell to put it back high off the glass, but clearly a little bit of contact there and knocked it off balance. Westbrook did steal after missing the 2 free throws. Man inside, blocked by Lively. 4 is loose, and Washington fouled by Westbrook. That the Russell Westbrook play. Just show you who is misses 2 free throws. The crowd's crazy, but it still goes off and comes up with a steal. Just maximum effort and more time. There right now there's a lot of maximum. Remember Goddard there. Winding down, just with Zors and quarter. Having the drive, stops, foul, and nope, not off the rim. And free throw for Kyrie Irving. That's Westbrook picks up second. It's similar within the first quarter when the Dallas Mavericks broke down. Kyrie has given them such juice offensively. He got 14, very rarely gets in one, goes right by Russell Westbrook and the ability to get a ball and speed them. Having 14.3 assists, then the Rogers lead was 31. Having the green free throw shooter David alternative free throws. Coming up the key at halftime, our first game, and the next beat the Sixers Jalen Brunson is just stellar performance. There is a standing name Michael Park back in the studio. With 5.5 to go in the second quarter, it's a 1 point deficit. They cut it to 17. What did you say, JJ? Get it down to 50. That's what I said. Do the momentum in the locker room. Shot clock turned off from times to give. Here comes Westbrook. Westbrook drive, bank shot, 1 goal, and Cleaver comes up with it. That ends the first half. A magnificent first half for Paul George, coming off the 7-point game in Game 3. He erupted for 26 here in the first half in Game 4. George 9 of 14 from the field. He had 6 3-pointers, also had 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Exactly what the Clippers needed with no Kawhi Leonard. Here for Game 4, halftime in Dallas. Clippers by 17. NBA first round, presented by ESPN Bet, is brought to you by Google Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google. So here's the halftime report. And in the first quarter, Clippers, even though they start with 5-0 for 5 from the field, but they start making a high percentage from the 3 and also field goal. They got and Paul George has hot hand and he's got 16 points in the first quarter. Otherwise, Mavericks in totally Mavericks scores 16 points in the total. In the second quarter, the Clippers still keeps momentum and a good field goal percentage, and but at the end of the second quarter, the the Clippers still keeps the momentum and leads up by 31, but in the late in the end of the second quarter, the Mavericks finally come to alive, and the lead cuts from 31 to 17. The end of the first half. So the second half depends on the Mavs goes keep their momentum or not. So I will take a list. The second half starts from the 6 p.m. So see you later. On Pixel, first round presented by ESPN Bet for George and the Clippers. 14 of 21 from 3-point range. They led by as many as 31, but the Mavericks came back and counted to 17. As George bounces back after a rough Game 3. First half rested by New Balance, just 3 of 11. 7 points in the sport trouble, only have 1 3-pointer, and explodes out of the game just when they needed the game because Kawhi led the information of his out for today's game. Just an incredible shooting performance, and you just love to see he's a big time player who you knew with just defensive he was frustrated after the game here tonight. Oh, this is a star player rising to the moment for the huge bounce back game, and insane shooting as plays was just him though. James Harden also had an excellent first half though. How about Mavericks to at least make this interesting with a big comeback in the second quarter? Kyrie injected light into their offense and got their pace higher, and you just have to keep grinding it defensively. Out to 4-3 Clippers. They made 10 for 13 against contest. They just stick with it, keep pressuring. Irving and Doncic combined at 28 points and Irving 16 and shot blocked by Comfy. Irving gets it back and throws it. Slowly tipping away. The Rodgers come back in NBA playoffs history. It's 31 points. We didn't have a ride in 2019 the year the Clippers, who had to come back against the Warriors. Curry and Thompson and Green. Zubats. The footwork and the finish. Jackie Lisa. Hey, that Jason Kidd has we just set up some shots early in the game. We were taking notice. They were making the great work once it started against the Paints. We did better than this. It's a long game just with you guys saying you said as long as we get into 10th by the 4th, I think we're okay. I support George. He said he's on fire again. Definitely can make it tough on him. Problem was he was losing the commission. Once he gets the ball up, he committed located it loose and said you gotta make a tough run. Alright, we see the horn working to attack the paint. Eric Jones said that they took a shot was a little shaken up, with a chance for a 3-point play. Second field goal for Jones. 3 fouls on Zubats. Jones barely misses the ball deflected by Gout. Saves. Doncic inside York. That's good. A 31-point lead has been cut to 13, just over a limit into the third. By the way, the Clippers' 31-point lead is selected. They had it in the third quarter. George and Harden play catch. Derek Jones, an excellent defender, going for George shot clock of 5. They gave him go. George with that back out. Talents man, a good luck. That's good. Their offense feels so much crisper, so much more the movement than in Game 3. Doncic double. Jones again goes inside. Layup was good. And athleticism for Derek Jones Jr. on this play. And a first-year Maverick is an excellent pickup. 1-year free agent deal. It's been a starter as Washington dives on it. And a foul call on James Harden. Third foul on Harden. Why actually thought it was PJ Washington's defense, along with Kyrie Irving's offense, and helped get Dallas back into this game. Made a couple of blocks in the second quarter that cleared the turnover. Irving knocks it down. It's down to the dozen. This place is go crazy. I think this is the first time Oli is doing this. But I could hear my own voice when the team cut a later 20. And the Kyrie flowering continues. My dad was got this crowd absolutely electric. His footwork, the ability to stop on a dime, somehow find its way back to balance. Just incredible. The crowd, no question, has helped in Mavericks. Good ball movement here. Talent's man left open. Zubas knocked out of his hands by Gafford. and he couldn't save it. Jones shaking up the kick at the groin and taken out with 14 on the shot clock. Josh Green is gonna come in. Derek Jones is gonna very gingerly walk to the sideline. George spins. Trouble. 7 turnovers for the Clippers. Mavericks have 9. The turnovers are really hurtful for the Clippers in Game 3. Doncic to the corner of the Green. Green lights. George gets the running start. George finds Zubas. Zubas spins. Missed it. EJ Washington makes it feasible. Doncic is fouled. And Doncic shaking up. Cleveland to that right leg. And again, watch PJ Washington with the contest from behind. He's everywhere, like Nate Doris said. The collision between Man and Doncic. That right knee, that's the knee that he had to lead the game for on Friday night. It looked like he wasn't going to be able to play again. That right came back and let his team big victory. The same knee. And it's slipping as he come up the floor. The looking of the bench Doris. He has an intention coming out. He's playing on one leg. Irving gets past Harden left-handed softly off the glass. 10-point game, timeout, Clippers. Kyrie Irving picking up where he left off at the end of the first half after a hot start in the third. So nice with the lefty lane. the singular ability to carry out the indicating a strongly get the low. And transition 3, they were scuffling the squad, he's led beyond the arc, he's feeling it. He knows he's number 2, that is the flip his team, but he also knows it's time for me to get too busy. And he was 6 versus this guy living the greatest to ever do it after it is. He's already champion by himself. 22-16. It is right against the Clippers. He missed his first 3 shots tonight. He's 8 of 9 assists. In a 10-point game, after the Clippers led by 31, let's go to listen. Let's come to very first thing Jason Kidd is saying to his team in the huddle with what he told me to come out to locker room in a 10-point game. I simply already needed to get it by the 4th quarter that is been scheduled. Washington the steal and a blocking foul called on George. Plus foul on Paul George. It's a chance to get it. It's a single digit, and Talon Lu's gonna challenge him. He's in charge. He made it win the challenge. Timeout. Really gonna floor blocking foul. The play has been challenged by the Clippers. The ruling of the floor has been changed to an offensive foul. The challenge is successful. It will be Clipper ball in the backcourt. The foul will be changed from George to Washington, and the Clippers will lose their timeout. That's the Clipper vision versus. Tomorrow ESPN Silicon playoff coverage continues in 7 game 5, 10 and 10, 4, and 30. The third and the biggest stall in the night in game 4. Successful challenge in Tyronn Lue. Offensive foul on PJ Washington. I thought the lower half was a block. Where the first call, it was JJ clarified the defensive first. It was the last corner coming across that JJ Washington gets held on. And every time an offensive player makes that high pull through in traffic, you run the risk of committing the offensive foul. Or the foul goes from George to Washington. They called it The George Washington. George just throwing it or something there. JJ, when that kind of play happens in traffic on the rebound though, do you think it's an offensive foul? This man gets a big answer. But the swings move. It should be. I mean, you can keep the ball high and move, but the swing through and the fall through, you run the risk of committing an offensive foul. 16 3-pointer. It is time. The foul is on Paul George. Probably is a foul. By the way, the foul on pitch in Washington on the challenge is his second. And we've seen this so many times with Luka coming to a jump stop, playing up 2 feet using his shot fake to get a defender in the air. And I want to say one thing to both of you and to the audience. I think we need clarification on that call, because we have seen a call or one not call so many different ways, and they changed the rule a couple of years ago. You couldn't go outside of your shoot space and shoot it with a foul on Paul George. From this angle, it looks like we'll look at that a little bit to the right. Jason Tatum had won this to the game at Boston Celtics against the Miami Heat. He would Highsmith with him outside the center space. I wanted clarification of this about how that's gonna be quoted equal. But the efficiency steps is the offensive player creating contact with the defender, and the defender remains on its original line with the original pathway. Then it should not be a foul on the defensive player, as Paul George gets inside the Zubas. So when determining the offensive foul, defensive foul, or no foul, it's all about the defender's halfway to staying to the same pathway. Marty McCutcheon recently tried to clarify that because there's so many that JJ says every game, and Doncic knocks down that 18 for Doncic. But you're making the point more about the offensive players. $724. Peter Washington thought he was fouled. I thought he would lift his left arm down. That's why I lost control of the ball. It's still Clipper ball, 3-pointers to shoot. Well, you're not just. That's a little bit close. So another challenge. Jerome Lewis gonna do 2 for 2 on the challenge. For out of bounds to Los Santos, the players have been challenged by that. Rolling on the floor out of bounds of Zubat. The challenge is successful. So the challenge was by Dallas Mighty State. With Jason T. Kidd saying he wanted to challenge whose ball was it. The only coach can challenge is on a foul. There was no foul call, even though Zubat is clearly fouled on that play. And the ball out of bounds, so that was the Jason Kidd risk challenging. Oh, it's gonna be Dallas ball. And they should want it not allowed, and they look at it and clearly sees to a foul. They can't say, okay, which is a foul, it's called a foul. That's not part of the replay review. Man, very physical on this defense with Doncic. Doncic goes to James Harden, spins inside. Blocked by Zubac. Doncic gets it back. Shot clock at 2. Gafford's gonna have to put it up. Just gets one goal to Derek Jones. Almost knocks it in. Comes out with a misses Sunk. Doncic the rebound. A wild sequence. They come away. Anthony will still have the ball and an offensive foul. Ball on Gafford. With Derek Jones almost gets a high right rear dunk that misses the easy one. And at first glance it looked like Daniel Gafford slipped here and the Paul George wasn't set correct call like the official. A lot happened there, not a bit really good. Coffee floating away, soft touch, and Mary Coffee gets the second field goal and he started and plays to Kawhi Leonard and Terrence doing again Leonard out once again without inflation. Doncic trying to draw foul on man, gets inside, layup off the mark, man rebound. Doncic's upset, he's already got a technical and Coffee was out of bounds. Rivalry comes in. The man continues to pressure. He's got to navigate out top. He's got hands absolutely where it goes back to your point, JJ. Early when Luka had a foul call against him and no whistle, and that is it. You can see him talking to the official. He was upset. His thirst wrapped around the waist up here near half court. Kyrie Irving won't go. Rebound taken by Harden. 13-point Clipper lead. With just under 5.5 remaining in the third. Mavericks try to pull up. Hickley and the Rogers come back in the NBA playoffs history. They got away with it. And still Terrence Mann shooting obviously. Derek Jones tried to lock it out of hands his ass. And a foul on Mann. That can be a transition takeaway. It also could be something else as he grabs his foot. That's a dangerous play because grabs his foot to just hood the leg like he's gonna get the deck here once this is the basketball. But watching the right Luka. The officials I think they're gonna go for a little bit as a transition take foul. They're gonna go review it. Oh yeah. No they're not. And Mavericks didn't create the case. Oh, it's one shot of the possession and the transition take. We saw Tony Brothers against 30th year in the NBA. This is his 191st playoff game. Me just a dangerous player. Look, almost lost his balance there. He's clearly got a hole, and it impacts his ability to get his balance. He's already got a powerful light knee to me. That could have been a move. Let's have Steve Jabby to come on the instead back in the replay center for Steve is not more something not just to be a flagrant foul. I literally not I my opinion I don't think so. I think the correct call is the transition take that because of what the team thought. That's made that is run in the team for standing transition for that rivalry call to take foul. Thank you, Steve Jabby. Derek Jones backs that in. 10. Westbrook up top. Paul George has it scored again in the second half after 26 of the first. Turns it over. He thought he got hit. Doncic sidesteps, stripped by Harden, gets it back. Looking for opening, he's finds Kleber. 1-on-1 now Harden. Doncic foul by Harden. 4 fouls on Harden. 2 free throws for Doncic. Boy, they've been making for look work for absolutely everywhere. Wherever it's the level of physicality, his bodies. James knows his beach, so he gets his money's worth. And you see Luka afterward, like just to escape his body language, they are coming at him with a lot. The only chance of MVP, he's got 18, 8, and 7. He's been knocked out a lot. And this has been pretty much entry possession. hands, bodies everywhere, multiple defenders on Luka. The Clippers have come in with the game plan. They got capable defenders, and it should set the doors even there. Harden gets his money's worth. Misses both. And the 4 to play in the third. Clippers trying to even up the series. Mavericks trying to take a commanded 3-1 lead. Offensive foul. Paul George in the first half was 9 for 14, 26 points. He's still 9 for 14 with 26 points. And he got away with a similar play on Dante Exum on the right knee in the first half. No such luck there. 6 turnovers here in the third quarter. Irving poked away by Paul George. Norman Powell finds Coffee. Zubats can't get it to go. Westbrook deflects it, keeps it alive, but now got away by Cleaver. Still playing in time on the shot clock there. Darren Westbrook is shooting. He drives on Doncic while a shot won't go reliably with the rebound. Westbrook picking a Hewitt foul. Jones a 3, puts it in. 7-point game. Westbrook knocked away, stolen by Cleaver. This crowd is bonkers right now. Doncic a 3. Lively back up to Irving. Irving the drive. Inside, Library the slam. And a foul. A 31-point lead has been cut to 5. Look against it that fact in the 3-point game off the screen, but the pursuit by Library, the ball fake, shot fake, and how about that dunked out? How about Zubac stepping up to potentially contest that Lucas shot? That's what allowed Derek Lively at headed stream to get the first offensive rebound. But Zubac blocked by Library. Irving to Doncic. Thought about 3. Inside, stripped by down low and stolen by Coffee. Coffee goes coast to coast. Goes down hard. Bodies fall all over the place. Irving fakes. Kicks it out Jones. Jones a 3. Irving, 3-pointer. Kyrie Irving finds Derek Jones Jr. and he's gonna end up with the loose ball. Kyrie just relocates This stand right now to be down 31 in the second quarter, and at the end of the third, you've got the building going in the bench defense. 3 guys contesting the dunk attempt from Zubats. What a comeback for the Dallas Mavericks. And Kyrie Irving then shown once again that he's a magician from the basketball. We still have over 4 to go. Crowd on its feet most of the third quarter. Paul George won't go, knocked the Cruz out of bounds, and it's go the other way. Just still flawless in the third. Maxi Kleber is a different favorite defensively, and it's never gonna show the box score, but this guy does. Has a knack for making threes, JJ, but what he shows for the small sidekick perspective on defense is critical. I think he's in command right now. Shot clock at 8. Irving for the lead. 1 goal. George the rebound. If you just do it again. And the Clippers led by 31. Westbrook drives into Zubas. They had to clean it up. And the Clippers voted 18 up. Final minute. Irving lost the ball. It's Paul George. Goes to Kleber. Nice Euro step. And banks it home in a house. George finally gets a bucket and hits further. It's magnificent in the first half at 26. And he puts the Clippers back up by 6. But we see this so often. In transition, sometimes in the half court, offensive players decelerating, which takes the defense out of position. This deceleration Euro step from Paul George and a ridiculous finish Doris with the left. Luka comes back into JJ live ball turnovers. That's such a critical thing the Clippers will do in Game 3. That's instance with Dallas to the turnover, live ball, numbers in the manage, and the creativity Paul George. George has played the entire third quarter. Clearly the Mavericks doing everything they have to not him to go. Misses the free throw. Doncic has 1 blame on it. Coffee in pursuit. Feed inside. Give and go. Oh, what a 2-man game. Lively with the pass. A rookie 8 points, 6 assists, and a sweet 6 rebounds and a sweet assist right there. Westbrook at lead moment. Chapter 7. Offensive foul on Paul George. There's been a lot of time in this series talk about Luka's defense. He's been a guest right here. He's anticipating the little push off the left arm. That's 2 offensive fouls. He's in the off arm, but Paul George. Oh, George with 3 fouls. That's the 7th turnovers by the Clippers. Here in third. Doncic 3-point at the buzzer. Off the mark. The Mavericks have scored the Clippers 29-16. Game 4 of this while. This is 7th opening round of the playoff series. Mavericks, they're 31 cut it to 2 and 1 point. And we still have a quarter to go. Fourth quarter coming up. This presentation of the MVP players continues after this message and the word from ABC station. Welcome back to the NBA first round presented by ESPN Bet. The director's building is going crazy, a 51-point deficit, and just 4 points. It says, how have you guys got yourself like this? We just take the comments to ever have this other, and one of the first pitches that's moved back in the game, he just complained. Who just went off, and the first half, just what you guys been doing to him to slow him down in the next halftime. Audio provided some problem, deficit open touches, and it's time to keep a body argument as well. Thank you, Garrick. Mike or research. Luka Doncic just picked up his fourth foul, and James Harden. This is normally conversion for Daniel Gafford. Just can't come up with it. And hosted players have four foul. Offensive foul. Irvin helps up power entry, picks up the first note that tap Powell's first. And Norman Powell telling James Harden, let me get set. Although that was awfully close, Doris. But Norman Powell did not dispute it. I thought that was really close. Doncic, the floater, and good. Back to 2 again. The Greek gonna have here for James Harden. And Paul George had his first as he can work out. One of the 3 shots was respectively as Norman Powell gets freaking. In the third quarter, just 1 shot for Harden in the 8th minute and 3 for Paul George. This double minute got by in the 4th. This is the opening rolling force right this one. And a foul. Getting over aggressive at the second. That's for Mavericks. During the opening minutes, the red 8-7. Then everything changed. Clippers could miss from 3-point range. Paul George's has a good goal. They come up to 31. As Gafford misses, gathers, goes back up, and a foul. Gafford will shoot. He got in the face as well. Lou. Watch this team. Look as good as they look, certainly in the series. For a good stretch in the first half, going up by 31. As Gafford misses a free throw, upcoming brave skills brought to you by Headspark. Tonight, game 4 is several of the TNT Bucks and Pacers, Timberwolves, and the Suns. The home team so far in these playoffs are 19-7. And that's on pace for the best first round record by the home team, winning percentage was 40 years. A road team won earlier tonight, Biggs from Philadelphia, and Big Clippers trying to win here Dallas and beat up the series. Norman Powell, the floater, in and out, Plumlee tips it up and in. Well, a good start here from the Clippers reserve. Howard gets the bucket. Plumlee there with the offensive attempt. Plumlee out of perimeter guarding Doncic. Pass deflected, and Westbrook comes up with it. Clippers pushing. Alley-oop to Plumlee. Back-to-back bucket from Plumlee on the timeline Dallas. As the Clippers back up by 7. Well, you said that Doris live ball turnovers. Such an both started the game for the Mavs in game 3. But right now, the good Clippers and the Plumlee at the previous play get its fingertips on the board. NBA first round is presented by ESPN Bet, the official sportbook of ESPN. This can't be a broadcast. It's National Basketball Association. fast. When it was making the say in his red kind better stop. DC plus in plus another round. DC plus the method round. We just wanna see the method round. Just wanna see. Barry Rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. Today's title mashup brought to you by Capital One. They got a World Series Retro Series Tulip. Paul George 26 of 28 in the first half. Kyrie Irving magnificent at the throw start by Dallas. Addresses Jerome Lou with a huddle. For like the commit of Telfish, literally and physically made around the throw what to win the game. Alright, we just got to win the game. Just win the game, the series will be tied at 2 apiece. Right now the league back up 7. The closest the Mavericks have been since trailing by 31 is 2. Mervin inside. That's a shot. He's upset he's already got foul. George stumbles a bit and hangs on. Harden fist roller up and good. Lead back up to 9. Irving gets in the paint. And the reaching foul is gonna be called on Norman Powell because 3 fouls here in the third. Curry gets by on the triple drive. The left arm did we contact with his body? Oh, absolutely Gus gets him on the arm. Plumlee again out of the perimeter guarding Doncic. 5 to shoot. Doncic and a foul on Plumlee. A good job going that foul. That's the 4th team foul. And 4th on Plumlee. Just 11 minutes. Mavericks have a lot of energy. Come back. They have enough to finish it off. Still a long ways to go in this. Doncic double. Cleveland Irving. Kyrie Irving. Lost the ball again. Couple turnovers. As Powell will bring it up. James Harden 20-point game so far with 6 assists. No Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers tonight. Westbrook throws it up and Plumlee throws it down. Plumlee had 3 field goals in the first 3 games. He's got 3 here in the second half of the game 4. Oh, little breathing room for the Clippers right now. They're up by 11. Doncic picks it out in the corner. Derek Jones hits a 3. After what Doris ever since Paul George makes some contact with Derek Jones growing area. I'm serious. He has played exits like he got some spark like that. He's got 14 points. Norman Powell jumper is good. Powell answers with a 3. He's in double figures again. He's got 11. Kyrie Irving drives, goes right at Plumlee, banks it home. So crafty urge the limb. Loading guys playing a lot of minutes. Plumlee inside Westbrook flare up. Good ball movement there for the Clippers. Russell Westbrook defensively has had an impact. couple times with Luca. One time on a deny, second time on a challenge makes him pass her. Then he gets to the middle of the lane and it makes him a little live pass and now gets to the cut, gets behind the defense. So gets rent in the ejected last game. I thought to step over the line this motion, but in this fourth quarter he has done some really good things this team and got somewhat to be and to do so. Athletic trainers will step forth in 7:30 remaining. Westbrook and the Clippers up by 11. Plumlee with 74th minute in the fourth quarter. So watch Baxi Cleaver here. And right smack to the face. So they take the Cleaver. Some blood and nose in the mouth. He starts gonna Tony Brothers, asking why he didn't get a better than whistle. I just want to make a point. Doris spread up the last 30 plays and Westbrook right the pass on the lob to Plumlee and the back cut at the corner. Their layup. Both of these plays came off the penalties. They banned teams for Jones in the left wing, the Bush at Hutton the top, 4-on-3 basket. That's with great play is great. This was Harden isolation against Luka. Right in the middle. Paint, back cut from Plumlee. And that's the you see the doing so much damage because he's got hard tonight catches. When Lucas has caught and is trying to make a Doncic is already play 37 minutes. He looks exhausted out there right now. No wonder he's not right at the knee and again he tweaked something in game 3. Let momentarily came back. You know, JJ, you know you're one of his teammates. Obviously he has generational talent, what he can do. He just loves playing. There's no way he's coming to play this game because he loves competing. You're absolutely right. He's someone who just loves the game about basketball and loves competition. Goes up top, Kleber, extra pass, Irving, sidestep, 3-pointer, puts it in. Kyrie Irving now with 31, and it's back to 8. And did a double team on Luka. They created 2 on the basketball. All of a sudden you get Plumlee rotating to Kyrie Irving on the active side. Just over 5 minutes to here the fourth. Irving gets past to Doncic, quicks and pass to Westbrook, wide open 3-pointer, can't get it. Harden the rebound and got hit in the face. I think that's gonna be under Irving. That would be missed for us. He's got 4th, Doncic has 4th. He's saying Joe just throwing his head back, and he's in his decision within the series that you have to make right. Plumlee stays a little bit too wrong on Luka, and it's just shot. It's just ridiculous from Kyrie Irving. He's been number those tonight, as he almost the whole it does, sliding the shooter knowing to his left against the close. Paul George stood back as a 2-pointer from George, can't get it to fall. Irving, drive pass, lost the ball, tried to save it, and the little too fancy and a turnover. The 17 turnovers now for Dallas. 4 of them already here the 4th. Maybe this is the 4th time so just this half. The Clippers defender has been easier to dribble, but then gets the swiper at the back tap from behind. We've seen it drop down Kofi Cook against Luka and come to a number. Get supporting pass, guys. He's got 7 assists. Here's a post midway point. Harden a 3 off the mark. Here's Washington the rebound. Rebound against a plus 13 for Dallas. Washington drives pass, counted on the foul. It's just the greatest and substance and the relentlessness with DJ Washington of the world. Great contender. You can see he's got other teammates that look a little bit fatigued. He's just, I got one man to beat up, big enough and strong enough that he goes right to the cut. That one man is the big man retreating from Euro round the touch of the shot. Featuring Washington, that is nice. Went from second grade attempt to grade. It is the director first go Texas to come. The Mavericks games as a kid. Marab, Jason Kidd, left Dirk Nowitzki. It's that and attended. In Washington completes the free-throw play. What an athletician he has been for this team, getting up a Charlotte, playing for the TV, grew up rooting for the kid. Inside Zubats, foul by Doncic. Zubats goes crashing into the floor, and that's 5 now on Luka Doncic. And they're gonna review this. They're gonna review this secret of. I don't know that will be again. No, back to the what constitutes. It's wind up. It's no really wind up there. Impact is obviously strong. Not much of a follow through. This is a difficult ball. So I have a question on this. This is a being serious. It's not to knock Zubats. They're gonna call this come foul. They're looking for a stance common foul. He's more athletic, he's more around. His Zubats is airborne. Maybe not jumping is high, he's still a vulnerable player. Right here now. The momentum between the first break and going vertical, two very different things. I think you know what I'm saying. I'm not sure. That sometimes what I think the total player doesn't get as much of the penalty down on that. Three obviously played in the grass cashing down. Let's bring in Steve Jobby and message a question JJ. Steve here, remember the play for the other game, how about this one? I think it's time for a prize. I know JJ is saying, but I think comparison like for I think a game to be a lot wrong, there's no doubt of that. They got a big guys, we have Doncic. Let's try to make it one play. His protocol is not obviously. Let's take a right call. Come foul. I would agree see this Zubats goes 1 for 2. 6 point game just under 6 to play. Dallas trying to take a 3-point lead. Clippers trying to even things up playing without Kawhi Leonard. Irving, corner, Kleber, 3-pointer. Got it! It's the history we talked about earlier. His history in these moments. So making big time shot. That's his first shot attempt to the game. Terrence Mann looks to answer, connect. Irving the rebound. Irving kicks it out the corner. Kleber now wants out the bounds. Doncic win with 5 fouls. Step back 3. Tie game. Harden with the answer. James Harden. Just beautiful move, and the Clippers back up by 2. Kyrie banks it in. More Kyrie Karos as a time to 100. And a proper chance for this Dallas team. Can it stop Harden? Harden comes right back. Back-to-back buckets from the beard. 2 dynamic point guard with understanding what the defense is trying to take away and simply taking with the game gives Irving blocked by from behind by George. George goes to Kleber, kicks it out the corner, and man will reset. as we approach 3.5 remaining. Five and 24. Clippers on Harden. Harden drives inside off the glass. 3 straight bucket from Harden. And a timeout called with Jason K. Clippers up by 4. We left that quiet third quarter. James Harden had to answer the call here in the fourth. He's got 4 of these. Lefty floaters, big one for the Clips. Tomorrow, ESPN Syrian playoff coverage continues 7-game vibe, which is the latest contest, and at 9:30 to start is the golden night, and the face of the game 4. We got game 4 between the Mavericks and the Clippers. Just started earlier in the fourth. Harden gets going with this first quarter. This one, Doris, acceleration or footwork. At the handle there, the triple so low. I'm in front of the body so low, the crowd can't get it. But stop and start off the windows. Got 16 paint point. Had to have a big night, and he has. And the Kawhi Leonard thrown loose defensive starting his speed score tonight. He's got 26 of 7. And it's a ball on the floor to the balls. And somehow finds the way to the crowd. And the officials, even though they never want to stop the clock, the intentional ball injury one of this is have to. So now the Mavericks will gain about 10 of the 24. Doncic gets it. Harden picks it up. Shot record 6. Doncic back up to Irving. 3-pointer. Puts it in. Kyrie Irving with the 36. It's a 1-point game. Harden and Washington switches up, shot clock at 6. Terrence Mann with 6 up the clock. 4 on 24. Harden's got to pull up, gets into the paint with a floater. Bounces off, no good. Gets the rebound, knocked out of bounds hands. Rebound comes up with it. Doncic is one, but knocked out of bounds his hand. Smart lead switch by QJ to get Luka off the iron. Irving again side the layup. How did that go in? Mavericks takes the lead. Babbling here at the American Airlines Center. He's been called the greatest pro finisher of all time in displays like this. They're getting the title. What a finish from Kyrie Irving. Sam Irving knew it right there. And he's at now this team up after this trade by 31. Mike, I'm gonna go back to the third when he big shot after big shot to keep in the task. This is has to catch the right. This in the 3 seconds on the clock. Lucas late pass and it just stepped into the 3-throw conflict. He noted that Irving not only is one of the most skilled players to ever play this game, but he's one of the most efficient big-time scorers in the game. He first with the 5.4 almost single year that came so close this year. This 14 of 22 to field, 6 of 10 from 3 points and another quarter 3 throws. Kyrie Irving. Such magic here in game 4. Just breathtaking skills. And now it's time for the Clippers to answer. Dallas try to complete what would tie for the biggest comeback in NBA playoffs history. A beast of Zubas who's on that Clipper team that had that comeback and 31-point comeback to defeat Warriors back in 2019. Dallas has 2 timeouts. The Clippers have 1. They lob it into George, mishandles it, but able to regather. Set on the shot clock. George goes to the corner, falling away. It's good. Paul George is thrown downtown, and the Clippers back up by 2. Back into the hands of Irving. Irving the drive, won't go, rebound Harden. A minute and a half left. Now they switch with Washington on Harden. 7 between the 24. Harden gets inside the floater, count it and a foul. James Harden make bucket here in the 4th quarter, the chance for the 3-point play. As they done all day, they're shading James Harden to his right hand. He's so skilled, so strong, knows how to use his body. Another tough finish from James Harden. Real quick, back to Paul George 3. I don't think you can claim better defense than what Derek Jones Jr. did. This challenge unbelievable. East Coast brace, and it's absolutely the right position. JJ defensive by Derek Jones Jr. is the tremendous. Clippers lead back up to 5. They have weathered storm after storm. Doncic gets into the paint, goes right at Paul against Gross the foul. Oh, free throws for Doncic. Triple double tonight. This is the player I talked about. He mishandles the play was excellent. He was in position. He's got now gathered against the Clippers defense. Stays in front of it, and with the cause to get hand of the contest, never letting get by, and when the rest of the he said. And not sure we have the angle there. It's very likely with Paul George with that basketball he was behind the backcourt. It's the same shot making across the board from these two teams, particularly from some of the greatest offensive players of this generation, James Harden, Paul George, Luka, and Kyrie. But there are 6 future home favor in this first round series. Huge results here for Doncic, and he gets the both. Doncic 27, 10 and 10. Just over a minute remaining. Clippers cleaning it to a 3-point lead, trying to time the series in 2. Washington guarding 5-24. Harden sees the shot clock. Off the drive, the floater is up. It's good. Oh, Harden will roll and tear the floor. A 5-point lead. He's got 31. 13 here the fourth quarter. Good defense on Zubats. PJ Washington. Rebound tipped in, taken by Zubats. 33 seconds remaining. Dangerous pass, and George has it. Going struck, poked away, and there's a foul. And put in the free throw line with 26.3 remaining. The one-time MVP against excellent individual defender who thinks of mixing it up. That shot, JJ on the move from that in between the loaded deep free throw line. He's making it look easy. That touch is unbelievable. We said it earlier in the game. He can't finish like he could 6 or 7 years ago. Constant improvement, constant development. He goes to one step back. He gets the quarter. 6 of these in 1 quarter. And the friends of those KC they lost that he played a two fronts and finally used it. They was the names in LA for the reasons they regularly want to play for championship. And the loss here today with the damage in the regular ball behind to create the wins. Not only by any stretch. 6-point game with 26 to go with is doing everything is possible it can to make sure they don't have this outcome collapsed. But look, I knew that LA Clippers, you're missing Kawhi Leonard. Your back's and against the wall, you can't go down 3-1. Paul George in that first half, Harden throughout, and Lakers is fading. And lock up James Harden. This is a guy who went minutes to the third, took 1 shot. He maybe was tired though the second and fourth quarter hit, and is in isolation, 1-on-1, able to beat his matchup, and he gets him interesting special effort by 2 gifted offensive players. George did it the first half, 26 points in the first half. Harden hits it here in the second half. He's a 3-time scoring champions. The veteran is being scored. He's capable, and he's the for George 3. He showed earlier. He is absolutely had a ridiculously difficult angle behind the backboard when you release that with a excellent defender. Rightness face a terrific contest from Derek Jones. We talk about this early. You Clippers, the one thing you can't give up is the 3-pointer. You can give up quick 2 even, but not a 3. But Doncic dribbles right that gets up, chase down, and lays it up at end. That's good defense. The chase him offensive 3-point line, and Doncic counted to 4 with 22 for 4 remaining. Dallas still has a timeout because Tyronn Lue was going to use his final timeout and advance the ball into the front court. And so often, it's many of these close games, it's most likely going to come down to the Clippers hit their free throws. They're going to get the win that they missed in Doris. So interesting because before the game, Doris, you have some great questions to most coaches about these late game situations. Ty Lue, when he talked about with making it a free throw game. You gotta trust, get into the ball, into the hands of your free throw shooters, and you would expect that with James Harden or Paul George to inbound the ball, one of those two guys. With the Dallas Mavericks, you probably have enough time to one quick draft and then a foul. Precisely before the timeout, I think that Paul George was set inbound, and three other players, like, they clearly wanted James to be gotta catch it. They cleared the three guys across half court. I like the decision to use the timeout here. But here at the timeout, still Dallas has won. And this inbound, JJ is ready to work on the execution. On an inbound, and Kyrie Irving comes out of the timeout, and it tells the official that we are gonna track, but not to the first track, and that is what smart veteran plays. Clippers set a couple players in the backboard and stick the ball out, plus away from the measures. Powell, George, Mann, Coffee, and Harden. Harden will rebound. Interesting, I want to see inbound and the quick back to Harden. Often the inbound is one gets the pass right back. George coming off the screen. Can't get it to cross the backcourt to Terrence Mann and throws the half to Harden. And Harden blocked by Green. Harden still worked the dribble, and there's a foul. With 17 seconds remaining. Harden could with the lead back up to 6. For the free throw line, he's 3-3. And for his colleagues, a great free throw shooter is 86%. This weekend is ESPN Sunday Baseball, and Boston comes to the Red Sox first to the Boston shortly after 7 Easter. For the rivalry, come in just make sure they're gonna rebound after possible miss. And Harden with the huge free throw here, 7 enormous fourth quarter. This in both. And now Jason Kidd will use his final timeout. His team down by 6. 17 seconds remaining. So without Kawhi Leonard, was up to Paul George and James Harden to pick up the scoring load. Both of them that here today. What about Bankian for PG? I mean, he was in foul trouble. Only 7 points in Game 3 from the beginning. His level of aggressiveness, assertiveness, offensive off the ball, on the ball, the shot creation, the shot making. What a ride for him, Doris. We're gonna press in the sheet at the back of the playoffs, JJ. Missed all of last year played with an injury, and the fact availability James could career by for he and Kawhi. He has averaged about 30 games this year, but the opportunity is there for them. JJ was a tragedy here for the Mavericks. I mean, 17 seconds here, a lot of time as just this is certainly just a change it, but 17 seconds, no timeout. Really hard to get a 3 here. Particularly get another great free throw shooters. Dallas came back from 31 down to take a lead. Oh, foul on the entry pass is gonna go against. Wow, Russell Westbrook now is away from the way foul when the count before the game was inbounded. Another rim penalty. Irving, we're gonna go to line. Irving 4 for 4. That certainly helps the Dallas Mavericks. They scored with the clock stops. Cut it to 4. Coffee comes in for the Westbrook. Josh Green comes back. .40 jam for Kyrie Irving. Now Harden will inbound 4-point pressure that is expected from the Mavericks. Harden looking, Powell gets free. Pyle throws that back to Harden. Harden ahead to George. George precious time going off the clock. Well executed that time for the Clippers. And George will go to the line. He's 3 for 5 from the line. Now we're down to 13 seconds. Paul George coming up to 7-point game in Game 3. As the Clippers fell behind one, exploded in the first half. Now the chance for the ice victory free throw. Misses the first. Crowd trying to harass George at the line. He's a great free throw shooter in for his career, and he connects on the second one. Oh, Irving racing up the floor. 5 for Rico finish with the puts up 3-pointer. That one go backs up the rim. Irving tries to run it down. Kicks it out the corner. Doncic just 3-pointer. That is his ball battle out of bounds, and that's gonna do it. Clippers avoid an all-time collapse. And with that, Kawhi Leonard heated up the best of 7 series in 2 games apiece. And James Harden brilliance in the fourth quarter. Paul George brilliance in the first half. And the Clippers will go home as they regain a home court advantage just for 7 series. What a wild run in the first round this one was. James Harden 50 points in the fourth quarter, and pretty much everybody in the absolutely yes. Oh, the crowd's disappointed after helping the team come from behind. They fall short. They go to James Harden with the lesson. James, what do you think this fourth quarter took for you? Just how did you guys see this out? How did you create your games that were paying so much before? This was really good. What's this world? Can go home. Then 3-1 times is not to tie the series went back home. So I was on the trying to score the basketball to make a basketball record in that. Mike Breen said that Paul George was just brilliant in the first half. Just describe the impact they got. Aggressively. He did have a good game last game, so little come out to the score basketball. This has needs to what were you guys thinking when you look up and see your 31-point leader? Thank you for the composure. Well, mentions why. So when you had great words, especially how when you go back to the little bit of serious side to see they'll give it a harder single cat as a cap of composure, keep a push away, it's eventually just games against up. That's exactly what's happening here. We're going back to the LA City started 2 games apiece. How do you carry this momentum over the game 5? What's the film? We got to get back for the what they're doing now for them and try to get a home but get some rest. Well, with this first round matchup with this before Rivers Wallace has a chance to be a pretty compelling series. This is a conference to 4 games, all live in a 2-piece. They won Oklahoma City, Minnesota. We're gonna try and go for 3. They're looking for the sweep. A wild afternoon here in Dallas. The final score: the Clippers 160 and the Mavericks 111. ABC Road Series tonight. A little close. The next moment season ABC stations, except the West Coast. The British team hard and electrified. And the South in ABC's group. Wars the door stage and laser. Mike Blaine says, "Thanks so much a lot, JBC, home of the NBA final." So here is the second half report. In the third quarter, Dallas continues the momentum, which stemmed from the stems from the rate of the second quarter, and they made it not easy, but they made a not easy shot. And even though they missed a couple of free throws, because Clippers committed a lot of turnover. They so far committed 6, and and in the just third quarter they committed 6 turnovers and outscored 60 to 29. In the fourth quarter, in the early fourth quarter, Clippers made a easy point and great points in easy points in the paint, and otherwise there's committed 4 turnovers early and can, even though the Clippers was in penalty in the early, but Dallas couldn't convert and get a lot of free throws. Couldn't get free throws, and couple of PJ Washington's 3-point play and Clippers 3-point. The game is tied at 5 minutes remaining in the fourth. But here is the Harden 3 straight floater that makes 6-point game, 4-point game, 6-point game, and then the Kyrie Irving, the 5 straight point after timeout, and the lead is Dallas leads by 1. The final 3 minutes, Paul George makes ridiculous 3-point, and then the Harden another floater and a foul, and at why they lead by 6-point game, and then they seal the deal by making free throws. So the score is 116 to 111. The series is tied 2-2, 2 in a piece, and so I will commentate the next game in this series, game 5, maybe the day after tomorrow. And the next schedule is Thunder facing Pelicans tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. in Japan. So I want Pels at least one win at once, at least one win. So thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.